starting on this screen, purely because it's now the end of January, and I'm sure you're wondering what deals we've done. The major one is that we've brought in a goalkeeper. We've brought in Tariq Najir from Bromley for £220,000, which is, I think that's a club record purchase, but he does look very, very good. He's only 23. He is a Lebanese. He's the best player in Lebanon, which is amazing. I've never had a Lebanese goalkeeper before, but he's also a real player, which is even more interesting. He has been playing in Bromley for years, 3 consecutive seasons. He's been playing in the National South and the Vanarama National, but my scouts think that he's good enough to be a League One player, which I do agree with. I think he's a very good goalkeeper, and one that is hopefully going to be with us for quite a long time. Next we have Craig Green, who was originally here for 6 months, but then he got sent back to Hibernian, and we managed to agree to sign him permanently at the end of the season. Admittedly, his wage is a bit higher, but there is no transfer fee. Well, there is a little bit. There's £4,000 worth of transfer fee because I decided to sign him straight away. We also signed Declan Drysdale. We organised to get this one in about October, November time. Just a very decent backup centre-back. He's huge. Yeah, I saw 6'5", 14 aggression, luscious long blonde hair, and I thought, yep, that's the man for me. And we also made a couple of sales. We sold Marquez Muir to Bolton. He came to me and said he was never going to be a starting player, and he asked to leave, and I said yes, because he's right, he's never going to be a starting player. And we've just got a taller centre-back, so he's kind of pointless at the moment. But he's gone for £21,000, which pays for Green and half of Drysdale. But the man that pays for all of it is James Maxwell, who went to Watford for £3 million. And I'm happy with that. He's good, he's a good player, but his average rating was just never high enough. 6.59, 6.65. I'm not sure he'll ever be that guy. Maybe he will one day. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. But the deal was £3 million plus 50% of the next sale and a loan back. So in the future, we are going to make some serious money. Where can I see my transfer clauses? Our clauses, obviously, in transfers. Yep, so Ethan Bennett, we're going to get 20% of the next transfer. Fabio Good, we get 50% of the next transfer, which is very good because I think he'll probably go for a decent amount of money. James Maxwell, 50%. McCulloch, 50%. Bradley Smart, 50%. Today, we take on Coventry, who are sitting just above us. We do have 2 games in hand on them, and we also have 3 games in hand on Ipswich, who are sitting at the top. Now, since you last saw me at Wimbledon, one thing I didn't show you is that we beat Bournemouth. We bought 9th place Premier League Bournemouth at their ground. We went away and we snatched a 2-1 win. But we actually went 2-0 up, which is phenomenal. And then we drew away to Coventry. But after we played Wimbledon and beat them 2-1, we played Wimbledon again and beat them 3-0. Andy Gray scoring a hat-trick. Then we went on another run, scoring 6 goals in the next 2 games, 2 against Oxford, 4 against Crawley. And then we lost away to City. I was going to show this one, but I thought we were going to get absolutely humped, which we didn't. They scored their goals in the last 2 minutes. They scored twice. And we held it. We held our own for most of that game. We then lost at home 2-0 to Barnsley, which was frustrating, but picked back up and win 2-1 against Swindon, with Kinsella and Andy Gray once again scoring. Beat Bristol Rovers 1-0, Fidel O'Rourke getting back amongst it. lost against Huddersfield to... Is that Sean Wright-Phillips' brother? Are you Sean Wright-Phillips' brother? Because I feel like he is. He's also quite good. Bradley Wright-Phillips. Yeah, so he is... Why is it only showing Bradley? And not Ian? Okay, whatever. Yeah, and then we drew with Millwall away. Beat Cambridge 3-1. Lost to Fleetwood. Went out of the Papa John's Trophy to a shocking West Brom team. Drew 0-0 to Newport. Beat Crewe 2-0. And then we went to Darlington and we beat them 8-0 in front of their home fans. Then we got our revenge and beat MK Dons, Milton Keynes, franchise bastards. God, I hate them. I hate them so... Sorry about that. I get a little bit angry sometimes when I talk about Milton Keynes. Yeah, and then we drew at home to Reading. Beat Wigan. Drew 1-1 with Wigan. This Derek Hood guy is very, very good at football. I do want to try and sign him, but I know for a fact that he wants to go to the Championship. Oh, he would be interested in joining us, but for 1.3 to 2.8 million. And as much as we do have that money right now, it would be irresponsible to spend it on one player like that. We got a draw against Wickham, just an annoying one. We beat QPR in the league, in the FA Cup, 2-1 away, deservedly as well. They shouldn't have even scored. We got a 2-2 draw away at Bolton, 3-2 win at Shrewsbury, 2-1 win away at Yeovil, and we most recently lost 2-0 to Sheffield United with Rhian Brewster scoring a pen in the 95th minute. But today I'm going to show you both Coventry and the Millwall game that I promised that got postponed. But just looking at this run-in, I think we could do it. I think we could go up as champions or automatically promoted. Not a lot being said there by my coaching team. But there is a lot of changes to make. Okay, so Block out for Tarek. Drysdale out for Wes. Yeah, let's put Zek Medley in. Barry Fuller was on the bench, and I don't know why. Where is he? Delete, there you go. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you how the stats are at the club at the moment in terms of goals. I did try and show you this, but Andy Gray is currently out for 3 weeks, picking up an injury in the Sheffield United game. But he is on 18 goals and 6 assists. That's ridiculous. He is 18 years old. He's come straight into League One and he's got almost 20 goals. Not in League One, but he's almost got 20 goals for the season. Fidel O'Rourke is obviously second. He hasn't started as many games. He's only started 23 games, but he's still got 15 goals. And Alec Bellis is also my backup right midfielder, and he scored 10. McPherson's also got 10. I think has he beaten his record for last year? Not yet, but he's close. Kinsella has 8 himself with 17 sub appearances. We're getting goals from all over the place this time. It's not like last year where we were only getting goals through our strikers and McPherson. Bradley Smart's contract is up at the end of this year. Hold up. Shall I make an offer to bring him back? I'm actually going to make an offer to bring him back from Blackburn immediately after he left for 300k. He's cheeky, but it could work. Right, this is the team we're going to go with. Najia in goal, Proctor, Copping and Medley. Copping has caught me off guard. He has been absolutely fantastic as a libero. because I didn't really realise at the time when I signed him, both the first time, second time and this time, that he could play there. He's a good passer, decent tackling, good heading, good first touch. He's a good player to play libero. And I didn't expect that from him. But who did O'Rourke score in the last game? No, he didn't score against Sheffield United. And Newell also didn't score against Sheffield United. So, as my rule carries on, Fidel O'Rourke gets the start. Right, this is a big game in the fight to go up. Let's show the world. I'm expecting to see a much better performance tonight. That is true, I am. I have faith in everyone, especially you, Fidel. Let's go. Oh, I hate when a kickoff highlight comes off because usually it doesn't bode well for us. Primus. I might see if I can try and sign Primus permanently, you know. He's not a bad player. Oh God, that's an interesting pass. I was concerned that Osu wasn't actually going to be that good of a signing, but and he's just set up Alec Bellis. But Osu has been phenomenal. He's played left wing, left mid, and now left wing back for me. And he's great. Him and McPherson just understand each other. The Ghana-Australia connection is so clear to me. Throw in. Oh, come on. That was weak, that pass. Okay. If we keep forcing them to just hoof it up, then that's okay, because we can win headers back there. We know Medley is tall enough to win them, and Proctor's fantastic in the air. Another one? Oh, Fidel! He wants to start the next game. 2-0 up at home to Coventry. But you know how our 2-0 leads go if you've watched most of the series. And it's not well. So we need to get a third. Not much to say about that game so far other than the 2 goals, which is still something to say. Don't get complacent. Can I say that pointing? Because I don't want them to then be like, oh, you're a dick. Oh, it worked. It actually worked. There's a lot more to come from everyone. Hopefully this is Najeer's first clean sheet for us. Who's that? Was that McLaughlin? McLaughlin, yeah. Oh, come on. Why did I have to bring up the clean sheet? Right, let's hold on. We don't have to do anything stupid. Good. A simple 2-1 victory. That is a good win, boys. Well done. That'll do. That will do. And that moves us up to second place. Did Wigan lost to Reading in the end? Interesting. I don't mind any of these teams beating each other because we still got games in hand, so we can still go top. Kenny Jackett may have well been checking in the progress of his loanee Archie Proctor. Well, following that game, clearly he's not great. I was gauging about 300k to 400k. They'd want 400k to sign him permanently. What's not happening? I've decided to put out the feelers to see if there's anyone that wants to come in and be my under-18s assistant manager. And the only one here that interests me is George Elokobi. But he is awful. He is not a good coach. So I should go and look for one really, but I don't really care that much. I want an ex-player, really. I might even ask Barry if he wants it. Right, Barry, do you want to come in and be the assistant manager? Damn it. We'll get there eventually. And the Dorking board's takeover is getting closer. Connor Breeze returns on from his loan at Barry. I think we should loan him out again. So Miller has agreed to leave and go to Harrogate. Thank you for your service. Andreas Beck, as in like ex-Hamburg, Stuttgart. He's still going. What? How much does he want to go in for? Like, oh. No, he wouldn't get a work permit. I just saw that at the bottom. Well, the deadline has passed. We brought nobody in, but we did see elsewhere in the Champions League. We did see elsewhere in League One that there was quite a lot of movement, including Reading getting £12 million for their goalkeeper. Ridiculous. We have £7 million in the bank almost. Well, 6.5. We're manager of the month. I think that's only the third one I've won ever. Our new director of football was buzzing about it. The Moroccan legend. Yeah, played 36 games for him. That'll do. The team looks tired. So Green can actually come in for Osu today. And where's Max? There he is. Maxwell for O'Loughlin. Smart can fuck off. Ellis scored in the last game. I think Kinsella plays today over McPherson. And Drysdale have a Proctor. Okay, that's what I'm going to go with. So the Millwall side doesn't look that different. I know Teddy Bishop's a good player. Kadeem Harris is a good player. George Alexander's a good player. Max Sanders is good off the bench. Furlong, if that's the ex-Luton one, is also a good player. We're also the favourites, and everyone's already motivated. Well, 4 players are already motivated. Let's go and show them why we're favourites, I suppose. I have faith in everyone, including you, O'Rourke. Let's do it. Oh, I've got to put my Stone Island on. No. Oh, now if I've got to scrap their manager, then we're fucked. I'm going to lose. Playing bold football out the back there. Oh, that's a lovely find from Maxwell. Wow. How on earth did Maxwell see Primus all the way out there? He had his back to him. I hope they show that ball. This is ridiculous. He was running away from him and he saw him. That's a lovely little ball in from Primus. Primus? Primus. Maxwell's got his bloody glasses on today. Another ball in. Oh, Primus with his second assist of the game. O'Rourke with his second headed goal. Takes him to 18 for the season. He doesn't like not being the top scorer at the club. He's making the most of Andy Gray being out. Right. I want to go things are going well. But I also don't want them to be complacent. So I'm going to tell them that things can change. But that that everyone can still improve as well. Okay, that's worked, hopefully. Hopefully everyone's focused. Does that say focused? Motivated. Fine, that works too. Good ball, Kinsella. He's going, ref. He's going. Yes. Millwall down to 10 men. Who was... That was really weird. Did you see their player run over the free kick? Not often you see the opposite team do a dummy for you. Drysdale, get there, please. Good man. That's a decent ball over the top from him, to be fair, from the big centre-back. But O'Rourke sets up Lewis Kinsella, who is a bit part player, but he scored 9 goals. When McPherson isn't firing, Kinsella steps in and he does a good job. I've got a very, very good rotational side. Kinsella, Sanders, Kinsella, Bellis and who's the other one? Andy Gray are all worries for me because they're very, very important players. And if a big club decides they fancy a bit of that player, I can't hold on to him, I don't think. We will absolutely take that 3-0 home victory against Millwall. Are very happy with the result and the way he played. But some players are still complacent. Andy Newell is the... I promised him that he would be an important player, and he just hasn't been, really. Like, in terms of game time, he has been very important for us. He's got, 10 goals at least. But he hasn't started as much football as he wants. So I think I've promised him that he can have more football. You were superb, Fidel. Right, I think that'll do for today's episode. We sit second in the league now, 2 games in hand on Ipswich, but only 4 points behind. So, I'll come back to you at some point. It might even just be the last couple of games of the season, because I just need to pick points up now. I can win at South and I can beat Wimbledon. I haven't really got anyone apart from Ipswich who are in the top few. Yeah, so my next 4 games I'm against 17th, 21st, 24th, 15th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and then 1st. And then after that, 20th, 8th, 9th, 18th, 7th, 16th. So I haven't got anyone else in this top 6 apart from Ipswich. And maybe Huddersfield you can count. Who's the top scorer in the league? I think it's Hector Ingram has 23 goals. Is he really that good? Would his agent... he wouldn't be interested in joining us under any circumstances. Yeah, no worries, mate. You just stay at Wigan. Who are... Oh, they're third, to be fair. Yeah, you stay there. That's fair enough. We don't really have anyone in the top few. Fidel O'Rourke's 7th. He's got 13 goals in 18 games. And then Andy Gray's down here. Then Bellis. We've got goals all over the shop. We don't have one standout goal scorer. Yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Please do subscribe if you are enjoying. And I will see you soon, I guess. Yeah. See you.